Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And here is the national anthem of Morocco. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Mbappe desperately wants to get on the end of this. Rabiot, he's through the middle. Rabiot needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Chouameni. And here's Dembele. He'll try from distance. Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Brahim Diaz. Ball through needs to be good here. Brahim Diaz. Header! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
But pour l'équipe du Maroc. Après 22 minutes de jeu par
Morocco break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Olise just brushed off the ball there. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And that's been levered clear. Messina. Saibari. Hakimi goes looking. He could hits one! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
France are trailing here with the first half almost done. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Hakimi tries to stroke it through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Camavinga tries to get it forward quickly.
Temps additionnel.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. Decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're already back underway here.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And here's Dembele. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Olise! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. France are back on level terms. And he's produced a beauty.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 51 minutes de jeu par le numéro 11.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's on his way. Goes to finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Alex
70
Dembele.
987.
Olise. Chance to break. Brahim Diaz. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Messina gets it back. El Ainaoui gets into a dangerous position. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Mbappe. Olise turns and goes back. Has a pop! Dembele. It's Rabiot! Camavinga. Good take, and he's had a look. This has gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Roughly the same range and distance from which they scored, so maybe the same outcome.
Olise! And how good was that? sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Dispatched expertly, nicely done.
But pour l'équipe de France. Après 76 minutes de jeu par le numéro 11.
France get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Mbappe can't get the better of his opposite number. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Conte. And here's Rabiot. Hernandez with the delivery. And back out it comes. It's a loose ball. This could spell danger. Bruno gets it away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Conte.
Temps additionnel, 3
We
minutes.
are into stoppage time. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Decent looking ball. And he's through and all alone! Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there. Goes down, but nothing given. And time is up. Now that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yes, they turned a lost cause into a great cause. It took resilience and character, but they had ample amounts.